today your boy Tunchi is about to talk to you about passive income from trucking. But before we get into that, you got to pay some bills. Hit me up at www.ybetv.org and you can ask me all types of questions, man, and I will answer you back on YouTube. And next, we got to pay our sponsor. Go to www.ybetv.org/course and you can definitely pick up our business course while it's cheap. And you will be able to learn different things about setting up and structuring your business and getting business credit without using your social security number. Make sure you check that out. And last but not least, you go to www.ybetv.org/shop and go pick up some things. We got bumper stickers, ink pens. We got all types of different things for you to check out. And if you do so, it just helps to throw into the pot so we can continue to bring the content that you know, love, and definitely deserve. You already know. So let's talk about passive income from trucking. Hey Tune, how's it going? Was watching one of your videos on creating passive income or income streams from trucking. Do you feel it's possible to do this as a business owner? Not necessarily as an owner-operator. I know you said that if you had two drivers that you could keep your truck always moving and continue to do this until you establish the amount of trucks that you're comfortable with. Man, you've been listening, bro. Or sis. I'm thinking about creating a logistics company and was thinking this would be a good idea to create additional income. I've been doing my homework on this trucking for the past 8 months. It seems like it's achievable. I was thinking about purchasing one truck and leasing it to a carrier and hiring a driver. This way the carrier manages my back office. Do you think this is a good idea and do you feel it's still profitable, and is it tough hiring and keeping drivers? Man, no. See, this is the thing, man. That's the hardest thing for a lot of people to get, man. When you signing on to these companies, the majority of companies are greedy. I would say is a good 85% of them are terrible companies. They are stripping you to death. Like the ones that seems like they fell, a lot of those are you know they got these like fine prints, you could say, that they robbing you blind with. But then you run into the companies like SLT and Mercer, and then Snyder could do a lot better. 65% of the load is not great, but it's reasonable. You can make money, so it's not nothing to frown at. But I think the going rate should be 75% of the load at least. I think that all these companies should be forced to pay 75% of the load, and you can make money like that. They should pay the drivers because a lot of these drivers out here are they basically struggling to keep their truck on the road because these companies are lowballing them. Now, the reason that I bring that up is because that goes back to show you need to research. Let me take some water. Thank you, sir. You need to do the research on a company. Now, this is the types of companies that there are out there. You got the all-out cheapskate company that you can't grow with, and there's no reason to be there. I don't even understand why owner-operators even sign on, and they probably only got 2 or 3 of them. And those 2 and 3 are on their way out the door. Those types of companies, they just need to be like shut down. I hate those types of companies, so stay away from those. You definitely want to make sure you don't sign on to one of those. Then you got the company that's let's go to the good companies. That's pretty good. You got the companies like CR England. I think that CR England at the time was a terrible company, but they had something that was worth its weight in gold. The training program. If you can get somebody that was a trainer and they down with the cause, oh my God, that is a company that had ridiculous growth potential. Like CR England had some of the best growth potential that you could ever find in a company. I know like y'all like you be dogging CR England, but I tell the truth too. I definitely tell the truth. Even with the good, like they growth potential was ridiculously tremendous because you got a guy that you bringing onto your truck, okay? and you training this guy. You showing him what you like, what you don't like. You could teach this dude not even to chew with his mouth open. You know what I'm saying? This how close y'all gonna be. You gonna know this dude, his family life. You gonna know his real attitudes. You gonna know his habits. You gonna know if he's dirty, if he's clean. You gonna know so many different things about it. It's like a 30-day interview process. And let's just say this guy, you like him, and he's about to go out, and by CR England really offering pennies, when you make him an offer, he's listening. It was like right now, if I was out trucking with CR England, I promise you I would probably have 10 trucks and 10 drivers. It would be that easy because the growth potential. And then they had a program where you could buy the trucks, and they were scamming people, but it was a scam that you could deal with. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I won't even call it a scam. They was doing great. They was scamming people because they was telling people could get trucks that they knew that they couldn't get. But let's just say if you stuck to Freightliner and you stuck to your Freightliner and you went out, you got it, you put down for it, you bought the next one, and you getting student after student. I had students that drove. I'm talking about like they did what they supposed to do. They was amazing students. They didn't stop the truck. They would get you there. They acted like that appointment was their appointment for their cancer treatment medicine. They got the load there on time. They were safe drivers. They did what they needed to do. I swear to you, when I tell you, those was the guys that I wanted to hire. I wish I could have hired every last one of them, but I didn't have the businessman that I got today. I was too busy trying to be flashy and get fly and chase women and do all those things because I was making money, ridiculous amounts of money. So what I'm saying is, yes, it can be profitable, but you're going to have to do your research. And not moving on from the company with the growth potential, then you got the companies like Mercer. Mercer is a great company, but finding drivers is like taking a shot in the dark. Now you're going to have to go with marketing strategies versus having trainees that's in-house. You know what I'm saying? Mercer is an owner-operator company, so who you going to hire? This dude got his truck. They have absolutely no company drivers that you can convert. Like if you're going to sit in the lobby, everybody in there got their own truck. So they probably looking for drivers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sitting in a room full of trying to sell an entrepreneur or something. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm in here to sell stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, no thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's in here to sell something. So, Mercer, great company. Beautiful. Growth potential. CR England, growth used to be. I think they killed the training program like that. So, growth potential, they went down. But they used to be, I'm talking about, I wish I had more hands. CR England had the most growth potential I've seen in a company. They used to let you have 2 students at a time. You talking about growth. So you need to find out what type of company. And if you could find a company and you could come up with a marketing strategy, I'm definitely going to be doing a class on that. You come up with a good marketing strategy, an avenue to get students, get drivers, which is not always hard. You go to Craigslist, you know, you could go put stuff on Facebook, you could go join these trucker groups and you could scout people, you could see what it is, you could go to the truck stops, you could put out flyers, you could put out pamphlets, you could do all the different things you're gonna do to get your trucking business. But the one thing you need to do is take my business class so you can structure and set that business up correctly. But for the most part, man, you could definitely stay profitable, man. Let's say if you could find a company and you could find a driver, a solo driver, and you could bring in $2,500 a week. $2,500 a week, and you pay him like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Give or take. That brings you $1,500 a week, and you're not doing nothing. And you take that $1,500 a week, and you after you did my business class, you got credit for it. So you good on your maintenance account. So you got $1,500. You live off of $1,000, and then you put up $500. So that's the way to go. I'm just being hopeful, and I hope that everything works out for you. I hope that you get everything going, and I hope you keep on tuning in, and I hope you get my business class so you could make this work out correctly. So this your boy Tune. I'm signing off. I appreciate you for being a subscriber. You already know what it is. Thank you, Appraisal Max. I appreciate you. And if you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. Y.B.E.T.V.
Drug dealing and killing is going on in my town. It don't take a killer to kill or a driller to drill. See, just being yourself is the definition of real.